News, rumors and opinions Tuesday, August 26, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements, and rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the bank's redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via GCR. Update as of Tuesday, the 26th of August 2025. Compiled Tuesday, the 26th of August 2025, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington on Sunday, the 17th of August. Tier 4B payouts allegedly began, with test rollouts done according to countries. Countries 1 to 10: Peru, Chile, Finland, Kazakhstan, Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Uruguay, Spain, Singapore, Croatia. These nations test adaptability from resource-rich South America to European trade hubs. Countries 11 to 20: Philippines, Bhutan, Malawi, Venezuela, Nigeria, Mali, New Guinea, Western Sahara, Sudan. Nations long plagued by inflation and debt, stabilized through integration into the reset. Countries 21 to 30: South Sudan, Eswatini, Somalia, São Tomé, Gambia, Comoros, Madagascar, Gabon, Mozambique, Equatorial Guinea. African states, with limited banking infrastructure, leapfrog into digital trade networks. Countries 31 to 44: Mauritania, Togo, Lesotho, Eritrea, Djibouti, Liberia, Guinea-Bissau, Benin, DRC, Central African Republic. Fragile states often reliant on aid gain liquidity and protection from currency manipulation. Countries 45 to 55: Argentina, Bahrain, Costa Rica, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Czech Republic, France, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Bulgaria. Oil-rich Gulf states and European powers anchor credibility. Countries 56 to 65: Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Canada, Cuba, Afghanistan, Belarus, Iran, Moldova, Finland, Panama. A mix of rivals and allies proves the GCR bridges deep political divides. Countries 66 to 75: South Korea, Japan, Luxembourg, Netherlands, England, Ireland, Morocco, Hawaii, Antigua and Barbuda, Switzerland. Financial giants unite with Pacific and Caribbean islands, merging high-volume trade with small market resilience. Countries 76 to 90: Norway, Monaco, Northern Ireland, Guatemala, Hungary, Austria, United States of America, Spain, Panama. The U.S. enters last, ensuring the system is stress-tested before the largest economy commits. Mon. The 25th of August 2025. Intel drop breaking. On September 1st, Trump will, allegedly, begin a $150 trillion Gacera operation, which will return stolen elite wealth to the people, causing deep state panic. Q on Telegram. The countdown has, allegedly, started as of August 20, 2025. In order to overthrow globalist economic dominance and restore stolen wealth to the American people, President Donald J. Trump will launch a $150 trillion financial operation on September 1st. The National Endowment Directive, which Trump approved under full constitutional and military authority, will, allegedly, release mineral resources buried beneath U.S. federal land that have been purposefully concealed for more than a century by globalist policies. Large reserves of gold, silver, copper, lithium, uranium, and rare earth elements, worth more than the combined GDP of all countries, are found on more than 250 million acres of land, primarily in the western states. They weren't protected lands. In order to keep Americans impoverished and reliant while elites made money overseas, they were blockades that were sealed by fictitious environmental laws. That fraud is coming to an end, with profits, allegedly, going into the Unified Treasury Reclamation Fund and being disbursed to verified citizens via the quantum financial system. Trump's directive guarantees that these resources are recovered under U.S. control. Phase 1, allegedly, starts on September 1st, with land leases prohibited from foreign ownership, mineral surveys made available, to American teams that have been vetted, and QFS-driven payouts known as repatriation royalties already showing up in pilot programs. What used to be theory is now working. Long ridiculed and suppressed. GSERA is being carefully, allegedly, implemented. IRS regional offices are, allegedly, quietly closing. Internal ledger corrections have zeroed out student loan and tax debts. QFS nodes have activated gold backing. Infrastructure and Treasury-issued asset-backed currency is, allegedly, getting ready to replace the fiat dollar. The change is already in motion, but none of this was intended to go public until it was secure. The globalists are obviously in a panic. Desperate to stop Trump's mineral release, WEF leaders convened in Geneva last weekend with more than 300 private jet arrivals. If the United States switches back to asset-backed currency, the IMF has warned of catastrophic instability. In an effort to advance its digital yuan before the dollar resets, China is dumping U.S. bonds out of desperation rather than strength. However, it's too late. The Federal Reserve Act, allegedly, stole monetary sovereignty. Wars enriched contractors while bankrupting nations. Energy independence was given to foreign cartels. Patents were buried. And land rich in resources was locked away. The elites began manipulating the system in 1913. Every action was intended to divert American wealth. That system is being reversed by Trump. September 1st is the catalyst, not a symbolic date. Following that, the pace of wealth transfer, allegedly, quickens through direct QFS-linked payments to citizens, tax abolition, grant-based business assistance, and zero-interest lending. This is actual compensation that is backed by gold and linked to physical assets. It is neither scrap nor subsidies. Americans will get what has always been theirs. For the first time in modern history, the globalist myth that there was never enough to go around is coming to an end. Donald J. Trump is at the helm of the largest wealth transfer in history, and it is about to get underway. Still standing, still carrying out, still taking back what was rightfully ours all along, despite being silenced, attacked, and imprisoned. The first day is September 1st. Furthermore, nobody can stop what is about to happen. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon.
Source: Dinar Recaps.